Hey, you guys, we've got a new debt clock message. We've got a lot to go over, so stay with me. On the left side is where Chairman Powell was on, remember? And now we've got a homeless man, what appears to be a homeless man. It says Old Kingdom, debt serfdom. We've got the pyramid. There's no middle class. We're all broke, okay? We've got the pyramid. Like I said in the last video, there's only one top percent. There's no middle class anymore. Everybody's on the bottom of the pyramid. We're taxed out the ass. We're $34 trillion in debt with no way out. He's standing on rocks, okay? He's got a bucket full of fiat cash that's worth nothing. And then the other side of the hand, he's got, looks like wheat. And apparently wheat was like a commodity, and that's the only thing that they thought of as a commodity. There's a ball and chain with the Federal Reserve symbol in it, right? And he's got his leg chained with the ball and chain. The Fed's holding him down. It's imprisonment, basically. This was their system, the old kingdom. And on the right side, we've got the new kingdom, okay? It says, we the people, wealth, freedom. We've got the Jesus symbol that's illuminated right there. There's a lot of really interesting things on here, okay? So stay with me. So we've got this, it looks like he's a superhero. He's got the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra is illuminated, okay? And the third eye chakra represents enlightenment, okay? He knows something, right? He's also got, it looks like the flag with, it looks like the eagle in the middle. This is what I want to go over right here. Okay, so this looks like it's the Tesla symbol with a little red, I don't know if that's like a heart in the middle, but we have been seeing these, they're like illuminated, I don't know if they're coins or tokens or seals, but he has it in this little like canister and it's illuminating, right? And the last time, I think it was a mustard seed, we went over that with the scripture. If you have a faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains, right? This is illuminated. He has it in his grasp right now. So the ground he's standing on is a clock, okay? And on the clock, we have the constellation of Virgo, which we went over, I think it was last Sunday. And I noticed something about that message last Sunday, something new that we didn't notice before. So remember this message, that's the constellation Virgo, representing Revelations 12, when the child, the placement of the sun and the moon at her feet, okay? And these are the planets that were in alignment. However, I noticed this a few days ago. So this planet is Jupiter, okay? And then this planet, it's not even a planet, but it's lighting the planet Jupiter. It's sending this light to Jupiter. But in the placement on Virgo on, was it September 18th this year, that was the date where everything was in line with Revelations 12. This planet right here is Mars. It's not Jupiter, but that's the same placement that they're showing Jupiter was at, but it's not. They changed it to Jupiter, but it was actually Mars. And what they're referencing, the other planet, wasn't even a planet, but it looks like Jupiter, right? But I think that was Nishimura. It was a comment that was passing through at the same time. Everybody was keeping an eye on that as well. But it's kind of the same. They referenced that as the same planet as Jupiter, but shining onto the planet Jupiter. They didn't have that on any other of the planets. So why would they change the planet to Jupiter, right? What does Jupiter mean in astrology? It means good fortune. It means growth, expansion, healing, prosperity, good fortune, and miracles, like everything positive. Jupiter is a great planet of abundance. They made sure to point that out, okay? They're pointing that. Jupiter's right there, and there is a clock. There's a clock, and it's right at, it looks like the number 7, which we've been getting 7 a lot lately. And in the middle of the clock, it looks like, the time's ticking. I've been hearing a lot of things should be happening from the 7th of this month through the 17th, especially with these documents being unsealed, the Epstein documents being unsealed. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening and we need to prepare ourselves. Let me just finish this real quick and then I'm going to move on to Ingersoll Lockwood, something I found very interesting. They changed and updated on their website. But here is the Jesus token on the bottom and then Thomas X. We've went over that before. So anyway, that's the ground that he was standing on. Much different than the ground that this guy's standing on. The homeless guy, he's just standing on rocks, right? The bucket full of fiat cash that it's not worth anything. It's not backed by anything. It's worthless. This guy's got the knowledge. I don't know what this Tesla symbol means. And he's got the mustard seed. I'm assuming that's the mustard seed because it doesn't look like one of the seals, but it is illuminating, brighter than it was illuminated when they put it on the last debt clock that the mustard seed was on. So he's got the faith, we the people, wealth, freedom. It's illuminated in gold. We know it's coming, right? We know it's coming. There's no way out of this $34 trillion debt unless they default on the debt and change the monetary system to back it with commodities that are worth something. Now, going back to this clock, okay, and Ingersoll Lockwood, we already went over the rabbit, but they updated this part right here, right? They put 2 new links on T and V. So TV, right? And they both come up to this. It says, True the Vote defeats Fair Fight, Stacey Abrams, Mark Elias, and the Biden Department of Justice in landmark election case in Georgia federal court. This was in Houston, Texas, January 2nd. Did not make mainstream news. It says True the Vote. So I'm assuming TV is what it means here. TV, they're both the same link. And when you hover over, right, it says the link. And then it says 17/17/4/10/20 sent me TikTok 117. They've referenced that date before. TikTok 117. Jupiter's right by the 7th. 1/7, January 7th. And how many days from 7th to the 17th is 10 days. I don't know if that means anything or if that's what we should be expecting, but it's very interesting. So just keep that in mind. This is entertainment purposes only. This is satire. Means absolutely nothing. Pure speculation. So don't take my word for it. Remember, I'm bringing my platform to X. So go to @Maerox, MAEROX, on X. And also follow me on Telegram, which is Existential Gateway. And my backup account on TikTok is The Real Maerox. So come follow me there as well.